Without taking a lot of your time, I'll discuss the Umrah Masail, inshallah, with you. I have 161 slides with me, so we won't be able to finish this up. So we'll try, inshallah, to finish as much as possible, and afterwards I'll give these slides to you. So inshallah, in plane and when you're going, so you can go through these slides. So all the details are there. And I will appreciate if wherever you feel if there is a need and you have not understood anything, please raise your hand and ask. It's not a majlis, it's a workshop. So all of us are here to learn something. If you feel I didn't understand, raise your hand. Please. So starting from here with the importance and benefits of Umrah itself. So this is a hadith from Aba Abdullah. Whenever we say Aba Abdullah, so Aba Abdullah, when it comes to Maqatil, so this is our third Imam. But when the ahadith are there, so in ahadith, whenever we say Aba Abdullah, this is our sixth Imam. Aba Abdullah. So it's from our sixth Imam. قال الحاج والمعتمر وفد الله. So the one who performs Hajj and the one who performs in Umrah, they are the guests of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You will be the guests and he will be the host. Please, all of you, do not consider this ziyarah, this Umrah, as just ziyarah, you're going and performing your Umrah and doing tawaf, touching Hanukkah and having that. No. For example, if I ask you, if you see a person who is in drugs, what do you do with that person? There is a rehabilitation process. You keep that person in the rehabilitation center. When he comes back, you want to see a change. Samahani. There's a rehabilitation process we are going through, inshallah. So we have died into this world to come out. And we have to see the reality of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. To connect ourselves. You will see that I will discuss this. For example, so gents and ladies in front of a mirror always see here and there. From Mashriq to Maghrib, here they are going here and there. So dressing and makeup, everything. But when you wear a ihram, you cannot look yourself. So this is the go against your nafs. What your nafs says, your desires are there. Leave everything for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. For the clothes you spend a lot of money. For the shaylas, a lot of money you spend. So for the gents, only in two pieces of clothes. White pieces, two pieces of clothes without stitching. You have to be there in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You are not going for Hajj. For Hajj we know it's so difficult. So sometimes, we have to sleep on the road. So after performing Amal in Arafat, the night we have to spend, this is the most difficult night. Wallahi, so we have ACs, everything, on the road. This is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants us to be trained for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There are so many realities. That's what the Holy Quran says. Because the problem is this. In this world, we see the realities with this, materialistic realities with this eye. But over there, the matter is not there when you die. The matter is not there. The reality. So, the person who has only this eyesight, he will be blind in that world. You have to see the realities. And that reality is no one but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that's what the Holy Quran says. The ayah says, وَأَشْرَقَتِ الْأَرْضُ بِنُورِ رَبِّهَا. So with the nur of your Rabb, the whole universe will be lightened. You don't see the reality, but over there is the reality. Or for example, Allah says in the Quran, لَقَدْ كُنْتَ فِي غَفْلَةٍ مِنْ هَذَا. You were in negligence before this. فَكَشَفْنَا عَنْكَ غِطَاءَكَ. So we have removed the curtain. Now you can see the reality. You will see the reality. So before we die, we should attach ourselves with the reality that is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And these, I don't know, 2 weeks or 10 days or 20 days, whatever you are, you'll be there. Attach yourself to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Leave everything. So we have so many plans. Leave every plan. Your only plan should be Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I have to spend so much time in the mall and going there. Leave everything. Leave everything. So sometimes we think, Zara, we will, inshallah, we take some rest. Sorry. You are going for a journey, you have to do a lot of things. Subah and Sham, Ibadah and Ibadah. So it's a rehabilitation process. You have to come out from that. So this is, you will be the guest of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And if you're a guest, if you go to a cave, you will get good sofra, kebab and chips. Whatever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the sofra of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is full of spirituality. When you come back, so people will say, the way you went and the way you have come back. So now you were different when you went, and now you have come back to a different person. You'll be doing the ziyarah of how many masoom? Of 6 masoom. If you sit in a shop of Anta wala sate beso, what happens? After 5 minutes, so the smell and the fragrance of Anta comes out. So you will be there with how many masoom? 6 and almost subhanahu wa ta'ala. The fragrance should be there from your room, the spirituality should come out. So you won't be, normally we say this, the way you are going, inshallah, you should not come back. So you should not come back means the way you are going, the same person should not come back. A different person should be there. So it's sa'aluhu a'tam. If you ask of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He will give you. وَإِن دَعَوْا أَجَابَهُمْ. If you call upon Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He will fulfill your hajat. وَإِن شَفَعُوا شَفَعَهُمْ. And if you intercede for any person, Allah will accept your intercession. Shafa'at applicable to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. وَإِن سَكَتُوا ابْتَلَاهُمْ اللَّهُ. If you go to someone's house and you are a guest and he is a host, if you are quiet, who will start the discussion? It is a duty of the host. Allah said, this is Imam Sallallahu saying, that if you are quiet, who will start the discussion? Allah will start the discussion. وَيُعَوَّضُونَ بِالدِّرْهَمِ أَلْفَ دِرْهَمٍ. Okay, 1 million. For every dirham, for every teaching you spend, Allah will give you back 1 million teachings. Okay, how many are that? Calculator, business unit is there. So calculate the data. So this one Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give you back. Again, from 6th Imam, قال من مات في طريق مكة ذاهبا أو جايا. So the person who is going to Makkah or while coming back from Makkah, if he dies, أمن من فزع الأكبر. He will be saved from the azab of the day of judgment. يوم القيامة. So there are 6 people in the riwayah that is mentioned that a person while on the path or while he is going somewhere and if he dies, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will forgive his sins. One of them is the one who goes to Makkah to perform ziyarah, the one who goes for Jummah prayers if he dies. The one who goes out to learn knowledge, to seek knowledge if he dies, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala forgives him. Al-Umrah al-Mufrada. This is better. So you can see me as well, or you want to see. So Umrah al-Mufrada, if I say Umrah, there are different types of Umrah. One is the Umrah which is the part of Hajj, which is the part of Hajj. So that is, Umrah is called Umrah al-Tamattu. That is a different Umrah. Umrah al-Mufrada means Tanha itself. So you can perform this Umrah itself. So if you are not going in the months of Hajj, you perform this Umrah al-Mufrada. So, Al-Umrah al-Mufrada, there are some questions. Is it necessary to remain in wudu during Umrah? Is it necessary? No. If you are in wudu, it's better. But there are some occasions actually where you have to be in wudu. What are these? What are these? Tawaf and the Salat of Tawaf. These are the 2 things. These are the 2 things you are supposed to be in wudu.
you're supposed to be in wudu. It means that ladies who will be performing, if they are in their ayyam, so now you have to be careful. These two things you should be pak. If you're not pak, you are in your ayyam, so then we can discuss this later on. So wudu is not necessary, but only while doing tawaf and performing salat al-tawaf. Okay. While other actions such as wearing ihram, sa'i, it is mustahab to be in wudu, but not wajib. Is there any wajib ghusl to be performed? So in Umrah, there is no wajib ghusl. There is no wajib ghusl. Mustahab or ghusl are there. Mustahab ghusl means, mustahab ghusl, for example, for ihram, ghusl of ihram, ghusl of tawaf, ghusl of entering Khane Kaaba. So these are some other ghusl. So it's mustahab to do, but there is no wajib ghusl to be performed. What are the obligatory things need to be recited? Recitation. So for two things you are supposed to do wudu. So for two things you are supposed to do wudu. And there are things need to be recited. Okay, what are these? There are two things need to be recited. Wajib. Other than that, you are supposed to perform only actions. What are these? Talbiya, labbaik, Allahumma, labbaik, labbaika, la sharika laka labbaik. This is the wajib part, and the second is salatul tawaf. Salatul tawaf, the namaz, you have to recite. So two things are there which you are supposed to recite. Other than that, there are actions. You are not supposed, for example, doing tawaf. While doing tawaf, am I supposed to recite something? No, it's mustahab to recite du'as. While performing sa'i, is it compulsory on me? Is it obligatory on me to recite something? No, it's not wajib. If you recite something, there are du'as that you will get, inshallah ta'ala, all the du'as. Normally they share the booklets, the adabul. What's the name of the book? Adabul Caravan. Yeah. So the du'as, all these things are there. Okay. So talbiya and this. So recitation of the Quran and du'as is highly recommended, but not wajib. Okay, Umrah at glance. So I will give the picture of the Umrah. There are how many things which you are supposed to do in Umrah? 10? Yes? Yes? 7? Anything else? 5? 4? 3? 7 is the correct answer. So you have to do how many things? There are 7 wajibat. So I will just show you this 7 wajibat. It's very easy. So I will go into details after that. Okay. So how I'm going to discuss this Umrah at glance, the wajibat, I will discuss 7 wajibat. But at the end, I don't know whether I will be able to reach up to that part or not. That when you wear ihram, there are 25 restrictions on you. So restrictions, so if I go in detail, I will share the slides with you. You can go through it, it's very easy. And the Umrah nowadays, it's pretty small. For example, within a day, you finish your Umrah. It's not a big deal. So these muharramat are not that difficult for Umrah at least. So these are 7 things I'm showing you. So the number 1 thing is wearing ihram from miqat. I will discuss this. What is ihram? What is miqat? Wearing ihram from miqat. So there is a place. So there are some places from where we have to wear. From where? Medina. Okay. So from Medina, if you are going to Masjid al-Hulayfa or Masjid al-Shajara, so this is the mosque. You go there and you wear your ihram. After that, the first part will be in Medina. Other than that, 6 parts will be in Makkah. When you reach Masjid al-Ihram, so this next 6 things you have to perform in Makkah. So tawaf, circumambulation 7 times around the Kaaba. How to do? How to start this? We discuss. Then once you have done the tawaf of the Kaaba behind Maqam Ibrahim, the 3rd thing behind Maqam Ibrahim, you have to recite 2 rakat salatul tawaf. This is the 3rd thing. 4th thing is sa'i between Safa and Marwa, between Safa and Marwa, 7 times we have to do Sa'i. Then after that there is taqseer or halq taqseer. Either you trim your hair or shave your head. So for gents, mustahab is to shave your head. But for ladies, you have to do taqseer, trim your hair. We will discuss this. 6th thing is tawaf nisa and salat for tawaf nisa. If I show you this, you can see here. This is the first one. Ihram at miqat. Then tawaf. 3rd one, salat of tawaf behind Maqam Ibrahim. This is Maqam Ibrahim. Behind this. 4th is Safa and Marwa. 7 rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, you will end at Marwa. So you start from Safa, you will end at Marwa. So this is done. After that, 5th is taqseer or halq. So you have to trim your hair. After that is tawaf nisa and salat tawaf nisa. These are 7 things which are wajib in Umrah. Now, what is the first thing? Wearing ihram at miqat. So, what is ihram? What is miqat? What are the wajibat of wearing ihram? How many wajibat of wearing ihram are there? How many? 3. There are 3 things which are wajib. First of all, what is ihram? Ihram is from harama, the thing which is forbidden. So when you wear ihram, so 25 things will be forbidden on you. So you are not allowed to do that. If you do something, what are you do? Get ready for the boozy and sometimes camel as well. So the penalties are there. So it's a sacred state into which a Muslim must enter in order to perform the Hajj or Umrah. That's the sacred state. Okay. What are the obligatory things? There are 3 things of ihram. Number 1 is wearing ihram garments. So for gents, you have to wear 2 pieces of garments which should be unstitched. For ladies, whatever you are wearing, that can be considered your ihram. For gents, it should be unstitched. 2 pieces. Niyyah, you have to do niyyah. I will discuss this. And the 3rd is talbiyah. So necessary requirement for gents and ladies, if for example it should be tahir, not najis. So your ihram should be tahir. It should not be usual ghasbi. Inshallah, it won't be ghasbi. You must have paid at your homes as well. After paying the house, you are going for Umrah, inshallah. Okay. Necessary requirement for ihram for gents and ladies both. It should not be transparent. Inshallah, it won't be, and it should not be made of pure silk. It's for ladies and gents both. Some recommended, it should be white. For gents, these are 2 things. So these are the 2 pieces of clothes for gents. So 2 pieces of clothes should cover the both. If you see the upper part should cover both the shoulders, arms, considered part of the back. Considerable part of the back it should cover, and around waist from waist should cover from the portion from the navel to the knee. From navel to the knee it should be covered. If it is more than that, it's better. So these are the wajib part. So once at the time actually when you're doing the niyyah, so you make sure that you have covered this area at that time for the gents. So first you see your ihram is proper, then you do the niyyah, and then recite the niyyah. You should not have, for example, you had not covered your shoulders and then you have recited talbiyah. Sorry, it's incorrect. So make sure you have covered these areas. After that, for example, if you are, for example, in a bus, you're going, it slips, there is no problem with that. But at the time of reciting talbiyah, so these parts, these areas should be covered. Okay. It is forbidden for men to wear sewn clothes, but sewn belt is allowed. If you want to keep something, there is no problem with that. It is allowed to use safety pins, there is no problem with that. For ladies, yeah. she can consider her ordinary swim clothes as her ihram. So whatever the clothes what you're wearing, you can consider your clothes as ihram. She must take care of her hijab. And wearing socks is part of hijab. Wearing socks. Okay. So gents are not allowed to cover their feet. What about ladies? It's wajib on you. You have to cover. You have to cover. Okay. Although it is mustahab even for the ladies as well. So their ihram should be white. It's mustahab. As for the gents, it is mustahab. So if you're wearing white, ahlan wa sahlan. If you don't want to wear white, there's no problem there. Okay, for wearing ihram, one need not to be in wuzu, as I said. Wuzu will be required for two things: tawaf and salatul tawaf. Other than that, wuzu is not necessary. Okay. I'll go ahead. It's not necessary to buy a new set of ihram. You can take from someone. Okay, you can ask, you can borrow. There is no problem there if you want to borrow. Okay. Yeah, it's not wajib to wear ihram garment in miqat. Normally, what we do when we leave from hotel, so we wear our ihram. So, Maulana, if we have worn our ihram from our hotel, so all the restrictions will be applied. The answer is no. You can wear the ihram, but the niyyah you have to do when you reach Masjid Shajara and miqat. So, you wear your ihram. Second part is you do your niyyah, and the third is reciting talbiyah. As soon as you have recited talbiyah, so all the restrictions will be applied. So you can wear this ihram everything from hotel. Now I will not go in detail. So there is a hadith actually, other mustahabbat. I'll just read this out for you. There are some mustahabbat before the ihram. Taqleem al-asfar, by cutting the nail, you cut your nails, it is mustahab before wearing the ihram. Wa akhdhu al-sharib, trimming the mustache. Wa halq al-aana, so shaving the hair under the armpit and below the navel. It's mustahab. Other mustahabat, you can read this. Obligatory things of ihram, yes. So the wearing of ihram garments for gents, these are two pieces of clothes unstitched. For ladies, their normal clothes will be considered ihram. Second is niyyah. Now, what is your niyyah? It all depends. So my niyyah is I want to do on behalf of someone. So my niyyah will be I am doing or I am wearing this ihram. I'm wearing this ihram for Umrah, for myself, if it's for myself. If it's for someone else, for someone else. For 2, 3, 4, 5 people, can I do this? Yes, you can do the niyyah. For Zinda, you can do. For the dead people, you can do the niyyah. There is no problem in that. You can include as many as possible in your niyyah. There is no problem in that. So the niyyah, I can say, yeah. I am wearing the ihram of Umrah al-Mufrada for whom? For myself or for someone else? So you have to mention this. Qurbatan ila Allah. Is it wajib on me to recite loudly, read this out or recite loudly? No. Niyyah intention is in the heart. But you will see that the volunteers will be coming and will ask me, have you done your niyyah? Have you done your niyyah? Because so much ghodalo is there. When they reach Makkah, oh, Muhammad Jafar, I have forgotten to do my niyyah. All these things are happening. So they will make sure you have done your niyyah. So do your niyyah and then recite talbiyah. So if you have done the niyyah, qurbatan ila Allah, what is the meaning of qurbatan ila Allah? To get closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, fulfilling the duties and the responsibilities. This is the meaning of qurbatan ila Allah. Obligatory things of ihram. The third one is talbiyah. So talbiyah you have to recite. You have to say labbaik, Allahumma labbaik, labbaika, la sharika laka labbaik. This is the hadith of Shibli. If you get some time, go through this. Amazing. So Shibli, إمام زين العابدين عليه الصلاة والسلام اللهم صل على محمد. لما رجع مولانا زين العابدين بين إمام سجاد عليه الصلاة والسلام came back from من الحج استقبله شبلي. So Shibli, one of the companions of Imam Sajjad عليه الصلاة والسلام, came to Imam Sajjad and he welcomed him. فقال عليه السلام له حججت يا شبلي. Imam said, have you done Hajj, Shibli? Have you performed Hajj? He said, Naam ya Rasulullah, yes, I performed Hajj. Now Imam is asking, this is the spiritual aspect of your Umrah or Hajj. People can go and can touch Khanaqah and do all those things, but the reality is the change. Change. जैसे जा रहे हैं खुदा का वैसे नाम So you're going to almost that will be the place where all the Anbiya came. They did the same thing. Labbaik, Labbaik, so Allah put me in the name amongst those who came there. So it's a sign actually that you're saying that I am wahid, that I am close with people of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Not only just performing the ziyarah, no, in my entire life, you will see that Allah is there, Allah comes first. So Imam says, فَقَالَ عَلَيْهِ السَّلَامُ أَنزَلْتَ الْمِيقَاتِ, that did you stop at miqat? وَتَجَرَّدْتَ عَنْ مَخِيطِ الثِّيَابِ وَاغْتَسَلْتَ, and you put off your civil clothes and wash yourself, did you not? He said, yes. Mawla, I did that. Yeah. So I did ghusl, I removed my clothes, I wore ihram. Now Imam asks, قال ليس فحين نزلت الميقات, when you stopped at miqat, نويت, did you do the niyyah? أنك خلعت ثوب المعصية, that you are removing the clothes of معصية. This is the spiritual aspect. This physical part, I do the niyyah at that time. Ya Allah, I'm removing these clothes. These are the clothes of معصية. وَلَبِسْتَ الثَّوْبَ الطَّاعَةِ, and this is the thawb, this is the libas of ta'ah. Why? Because why Allah subhanahu has kept all these restrictions after them? This should come to my mind, that I am obedient to you, Allah subhanahu. I'm your aunt. This is a small practice actually. When the soldiers they go for the training, this is the training which we are forwarding in our entire life. You have to remember. So I'm just skipping this whole discussion. Okay, this is the words of Tawbah. Labbaik Allahumma labbaik, labbaik la sharika laka labbaik. So this is the wajib part. Labbaik Allahumma labbaik, labbaik la sharika laka labbaik. As soon as you finish this, you are now in a state of ihram. After that, it is mustahab actually to recite this as well. Innal hamda wa ni'mata laka wal mulk la sharika laka labbaik. This is mustahab, it's not wajib. How many times should I recite? Wajib is only once. After that, until you reach Makkah, it is mustahab to recite as much as you can. Labbaik Allahumma labbaik, you reciting. So whenever you sit in your bus, when you come down, so you recite this as much as you can. In the Riwayat, it is mentioned 70 times at least. One person should recite mustahab. How many times? Wajib is only one. Okay, can I repeat this talbiyah? Yes, you can repeat this. It should be repeated when walking, when waking up from sleep, after every prayer, while embarking or disembarking from vehicle, when meeting other riders. It's mustahab. Recite as much as you can. Okay, until when it is recommended? Until you reach Makkah. So once you reach Makkah, no, you're not supposed to recite this talbiyah. You have to stop. Wearing ihram at from miqat. So what is miqat? So miqat means it's a specified time or place. So wearing ihram means it's a specified place actually. Miqat, specified place. So there are some places from where you are coming. So if you are coming from Medina, so it will be Zul Hulayfa, almost 424 kilometers away from Makkah, so you will wear from Masjid Zul-Hulayfa. If you are coming from Jeddah, so that is Al-Juhfa, 179 kilometers. So there are some places that were designated to wear ihram. Okay, Zul-Hulayfa from Medina. Okay, this is Masjid al-Shajara or Zul-Hulayfa or Abiyar Ali. These are different names. So this is Masjid. We will go there and then keep this in my hand better. So this is the inside part of the mosque. So how will a lady in the state of Najasa, I should not say Najasa, in the state of that she cannot enter into the mosque. So outside the mosque even, so she can wear her ihram. There's no need for her to enter into the mosque. Outside the mosque she can wear. So she can do the niyyah and recite the talbiyah from the area outside the mosque. Okay, istihaza, so they can, in the state of istihaza, they can enter the mosque and perform the niyyah and talbiyah like normal people. So once you are done, finally, on the way to Makkah. So once you wore your ihram, you go towards Makkah. Okay. So we did that wearing ihram from miqat, number one. So number two is tawaf. So let's go to tawaf 7 times. Okay, after wearing the ihram, the rest of the wajibat will be where? In Makkah. I'm going ahead, I'm going directly. Conditions of tawaf. So you want to do tawaf? So all these 7 things, niyyah should be there. So when you are starting the tawaf, you should have niyyah in mind. Normally we know this, I'm doing this for what purpose? So for my Umrah and Mufadah, I'm doing this for myself or for someone's behalf, I'm doing this. Body and ihram should be parked. So your body and your ihram should be parked like offering salah. So it is like salah, you should be in a state of wudu as well, tahara. Covering the body, you should cover your body. And for male, circumcision. So I'm doing tawaf for Umrah and Mufadah, for myself or someone else, niyabat, qurbatan ilallah. Body and ihram should be parked. I'm going ahead. Exemption of blood. Okay. So 1 dirham of blood is exempted. This much blood when you are offering salah. So if this much blood is in your body, it is exempted. Okay. But in tawaf, it is not exempted. If there is a small drop, you have to make it park. You have to wash it. So it is not exempted. Ayatul Sistani says, not exempted. This much blood even in tawaf is not exempted. Okay, can I wear bags? Yes, you can wear bags. Carry, wearing means carrying. While performing tawaf, body or clothes become najis, or I realize that the body or clothes were najis before, so I should purify it and complete the tawaf. So if I feel that there is blood on my clothes, so you have to purify. I will not go in detail because it will take a lot of time. Tahara. Okay, this is important. This is important. So, if for example my wuzu is broken, while doing tawaf, important is that have you performed and not do into nitties and gritties, that 3.5 or what. If wuzu broke before completing the 4th round, so the round will start from where? Hajar Aswad. I will discuss this. From Hajar Aswad we will start, and on Hajar Aswad the first round will finish. So before finishing 4 rounds, if your wuzu gets broken, you have to start from scratch. After, for example, after finishing 4 rounds, your wuzu is broken, there is no problem, you can do wuzu, and then start from where your wuzu was broken. You can start from there. Okay. There are some details, I am not making details. Tahara, go ahead. I'm not going to detail covering the body. So while you're performing the tawaf, cover the private parts, and for females, body parts which are required to be covered during salah. Obligations of tawaf. Okay, perform 7 complete rounds. Means not 6.5, not 7.5. So you have to perform 7 rounds. All the 7 rounds should be consecutive, one after another. Okay. From where we start? From Hajar Aswad. So this is Hajar Aswad, you can see. This is Hajar Aswad. From here you will start, and then on Hajar Aswad it will finish. So Maulana, this is the situation normally during Umrah. This is the situation. Where is Hajar Aswad? It's a Maulana. I don't say anything. The ground floor is like this. Normally, you will understand where there is Maramari going on. There is Hajar Aswad. So fighting and pulling and pushing and poking and pinching is going on. You'll come to know. Okay. These are the green lights actually. So the green lights are there in Haram, Masjid al-Ihram. So these are parallel to, just parallel to Hajar Aswad. From here, you can keep the eye on that. From here, you will start your tawaf. So what to do, Maulana? I don't know exactly where is Hajar Aswad. So you do one thing, you do the niyah that I'm starting. Okay, you can start, for example, 10, 15 steps before, and you do the niyah from wherever Hajar Aswad is there. Oh Allah, keep my first arm from there only. Take my first arm from there only. So whatever the extra steps you are taking, so that is extra. The same way actually when you wash your hand for wudu. So you are supposed to wash from where? From your from your elbow. So what do? Ihtiyatan. You go back. The same way. You do ihtiyat here. So you can walk 3, 4, 5 steps to make sure that you have started. The same way if you're finishing, walk for 3, 4, 5 steps, 10 steps. Make sure that yes, I have completed myself. Understand? As a precaution. So this is the green light. Yeah.
So if the niyat is more than one person, you mentioned all the names before you.
That means if you are keeping the names, so this is yes, you should know. Mentioning the names is not why, but you should know for whom you are doing. Okay, is it wajib on me the niyat that I should remember this? That I should bring to my head? No, it's not necessary. You know what you're doing, for what purpose you're doing. If you know this, enough. So sometimes it's like for the salah, or if I'm not doing this, I'm remembering. Is it wajib? Not wajib. That is not wajib to remember this. No. You know what you're doing. But they will make sure you remember. They will not take you. Because they forget. This is the problem. Okay, every round must end at Hajar Aswad. As a precaution, you have to walk it. Some more steps. Okay, Tawaf of the Kaaba should be on the left side. Yeah, that is so much bhutan and so many questions are there. So when you are walking, so Khane Kaaba, for example, this is the wall of Khane Kaaba. So how I'm supposed to walk? I'm supposed to walk like this. So it will be on my left hand side. So should I walk like this? Maulana? Like a robot? There's no need. Because for example, you tell me. So Khane Kaaba is so big. If I go like this, where is my left shoulder? Is it towards Khane Kaaba or not? It will remain like this. Until unless you go like this. If you give back or you give chest, yes. Otherwise, little bit pushing and punching and cooking will not make your tawaf market. You are there on the Kaaba is on the left side. Or for example, if something happens, I'll tell you. So someone pushes you and you go like this. Okay? So you give back. What should you do? Come back and make this patch again. In Hajj it is difficult. Why? In Hajj, you have to come back again from there. You have to take a full round. Here in Umrah, inshallah, it won't be the issue. You come back behind, go back, and then from here actually, it happened that I gave the back, start from here again. There's no problem in that. So there is no need for you to walk like a robot. No, there is no need. Normally you walk, the Kaaba is, because the Kaaba is so big in front of you, so on the left hand side, Kaaba will be there, inshallah. Until unless you give the back or the chest. Other than that, there's no problem. Okay, include the Hijr Ismail. Okay, so when you're doing the tawaf, you have to cover the Hijr Ismail as well. So normally it is closed nowadays. Nowadays this is closed, you cannot take the shortcut. So this is part of Khanaqah. This is Shadharwan. Shadharwan is this. These are the walls actually. Shadharwan, these are the sloping walls. Okay, am I allowed to walk on that? No. Who can walk on this, by the way? Nobody can walk actually, this is slippery. So you're not allowed to walk on this because it is part of the Khanaqah. So you have to do circumambulation, you have to do tawaf around the Kaaba, not on the Kaaba. You're not allowed to walk on this. Okay, the tawaf must be performed by free movement. This is free movement that you are walking on your own. So for example, if someone pushes you, tap, or you go 1 meter, you jump and then without your free will, you walk. This is one way. So please do not keep this in your normally we walk on our own with a free will. So we are walking. Little bit pushing, there is no problem with that. Because many of us actually become waswasi on that. Okay, did I walk on my own? Normally we walk on our own. If some little bit pushing is there, there is no problem with that. Okay, what about tawaf from first floor? Tawaf from first floor is allowed, there is no problem with that. So those who will be on the wheelchair, but I don't know, the second floor, is it above the Kaaba? Second floor?
No, sir.
Yeah.
That one is mezzanine.
Which one?
No.
This is mezzanine, not the first floor.
Not first floor.
Okay.
First floor is above the.
Okay. If this is the mezzanine, I have to change this. So this mezzanine, this is allowed. So you cannot do the tawaf above the holy Kaaba. Above the holy Kaaba, you are not allowed. That's simple. The same thing will be applied to Safa and Marwa. So Safa and Marwa, in between you are allowed to do the sa'i, not above. So you are not allowed to go on the first floor. First floor you are not allowed. So like this, here you are not allowed to do because it is the top floor above the Khanaqah. So we have done tawaf, 2 rakat salat behind Maqam Ibrahim. Once we have done this, tawaf, 2 rakat salat behind Maqam Ibrahim. Okay, this is very important. Once you have done your namaz, you are done, because your tawaf you are done. So namaz behind Maqam Ibrahim should be performed immediately. Should be performed immediately. So the delay can be maximum of 10 minutes. More than that, there is a delay. Go and do the tawaf again. The problem will come for the ladies. So if they are in the state of istihaza, so they have to do wudu. After tawaf, they have to do wudu for namaz. So they should keep a water with them. So after performing their tawaf, go in the corner and do wudu and pray behind Maqam Ibrahim. Got it? This is Maqam Ibrahim. So you will see behind Maqam Ibrahim, there is no space actually. There is no place. There is no place you can pray. So after that, there will be after a few stuff. You will see there will be some space. People will be praying. So it's a 2 rakat salah. Again, you have to do niyyah. Okay, should I recite loudly or with the lowest? It depends on you. And when it comes to Khanaqah, am I allowed to offer salah next to a woman? Next to a woman? Yes, you are allowed. There is no problem there. There is no problem there. So, qurbatun ila Allah. Okay, sajda on the marble. You can do sajda. When it comes to Khanaqah, there is no need for you to take your sajda or anything. There is no need. Yeah, in Medina, yes, there are some carpets. Even you can do taqiyya, so they will give you this musallo with the piece, what do you call it? Sadri. Mukeka musallo will be there, you can take this, but for Khanaqah, there is no need. It's full of marble, you can do such on that. Okay, so your salat or tawaf is done. So how many things are done? Ihram, tawaf, salat or tawaf. After this, you will be tired. After doing the tawaf and salat or tawaf, you want to take rest, you can take rest. 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, there is no problem. So you can take some rest and then you go and perform sa'i between Safa and Marwa, Safa and Marwa. But you cannot delay up to the next day. If you delay this, you have to do Tawaf again. So few hours you can take rest. More than that, you cannot. Understand? Okay, from where we have to start? I'll not go to the slides a lot. Okay, from where I'm supposed to start Sa'i? Is it Safa or Marwa? Marwa or Safa? Safa. Safa starts from S. And starts from S. Remember this. So Safa and Marwa, you start from Safa. So this is Safa. So this will be the round. You start from Safa, you go to Marwa, one round. Then while you come back from Marwa, so to Safa, that will be the second round. These are the rounds. Niyyah you have to do. Okay. During your rounds, your chest should face towards the mountain to which you are walking. It is not correct to walk backwards. No, it is not correct. So you're walking straight. Okay, for example, I want to see my mother or my husband. Can I look behind? Yes. Stop for a while. And to the man. Because it happens for the gents. So there are some areas they will be walking a bit fast. So after that, harwala. So they will be waiting for their wives. So you can look behind, there is no problem. But at that time, you're not supposed to walk. You can look behind. So in between, am I allowed to drink water? Yes, you can go and drink water. There's no problem in that. But do not give back while walking. So if you have given the back, you have to come back again. Okay, walk again. Then batch you have to walk again. So these are some green lights for gents. So walking a bit fast is mustahab. Above the mountain of Safa and Marwa, Sa'i is not allowed. So once you are done, you will do what? Takhsil, to cut some hair of the head, beard or mustache, or help to shave the head for gents. It's mustahab. Tawaf Nisa. So takhsil, to cut some hair. Again, you have to do niyyah. Okay, where should I cut my hair? Okay, after coming out from Marwa, you can do this. If you reach your hotel, but for the ladies, please be careful. So just coming out from Marwa, so in front of Namana, do not show your hair. So there are washrooms, you can go inside. So those who are in a ihram, so they cannot cut the hair of others. First, they have to cut their own. Once they are out of ihram, they can cut the hair of others. So once you are done with this taqseer, you are out from ihram. You are out from ihram. So the remaining part will be Tawaf Nisa and the Salat of Tawaf Nisa. You want to do tomorrow? Tomorrow there is no problem in that. You want to go hotel? You want to take somewhere? There is no problem in that. So Tawaf Nisa you can do. And you can come with your normal clothes. Ihram is not. But the problem will be there. If you come with your normal clothes, gents, the problem they will not allow you to the ground floor. You have to go to the first floor then.
Even mezzanine, they don't allow.
Yeah. So better to you finish your all these wajibat in your ihram. They will not allow you. They will not allow you without ihram on the ground floor. So that's it. So we are done with this. So after this, what should I do? So once you are done, offer salah. Last things I'm just discussing with you. Salah, as much as you can offer salah at Masjidul Haram. As-salatu fil Masjidul Haram ta'adlu 100,000 salat. So 100,000 salah. 100,000 salah. The salah you will get. So better to offer all your salah in Masjidul Haram. Reciting Quran, please, when you're going, at least one Quran you can finish and give this hadiyah to all the Ma'asumin. Do this stuff. If, for example, you're tired, looking at Khana Kaaba itself as a lot of salah. Looking towards Khana Kaaba. Look towards Khana Kaaba. You want to do mustahab tawaf, do mustahab tawaf. Even without wuzu you can do. There's no problem in that. Do as much as you can. So don't waste your time. It's okay. So yes. So last thing I'll show and I'll finish this one. So these are the restrictions for ihram. I will share the slides with you. 21 restrictions will apply to men and women, 4 only to men and 2 apply to I'll just show you the list. These are 25 and the details of these restrictions are there. So the restrictions of all these 25 are there in the slide. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept your ibadah and amal inshallah. Please remember us in the Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. If you have any question, I'm here. I can reply to your questions. If not,
Just wanted to tell there's a special wuzu place just behind.
yeah. So yeah,
Ladies and gents.
yeah. For ladies and gents, there are some special places for wudu as well. So you can, if your wudu is broken or women who are in istihaza, they have to do their wudu for salat. So there are some special places wudu area
Inside the
inside the haram. Yeah.
in the corner of the door, the Hajjasol is just at the corner of the Kanikaba door. So
Yeah.
in case some.
If we discuss this, I can discuss this for. I used to take 6-7 days for that actually. We discuss a lot.
The question.
This one is but once it's done, and if you see after that, there's a the person did know that was there or not. If he didn't know, there's a
Before Tawaf Nisa, still what will remain according to Tawaf Nisa?
before the Tawaf Nisa.
What will remain, right? Restrictions will remain.
Okay, Tawaf Nisa, almost all are done. There's nothing, perfume, everything, and you can put this. I don't know, there is some confusion, I remember. What I remember, there is nothing actually. There is nothing. Those restrictions which are there in the haram itself, you cannot pluck the plants. These restrictions will be there.
Perfume.
After the Tawaf Nisa.
Before Tawaf Nisa.
No, before the Tawaf Nisa. Sorry, before the, once you are done, okay, before the Tawaf Nisa, yes.
Okay.
Before the Tawaf Nisa, you can put perfume, there is no problem. Yes. Once you are done with abstain, only your wife is haram. Okay, what is the meaning of why your wife is haram? Normally, they do not sit with each other, they do not hold their hands across the road. Your wife is fine. With the intention, actually, the sexual desire, this is haram. Otherwise, to hold your hands across the road, or you can help your wife to do the tawaf of the Khanikawa. So you can touch, she can touch your shoulders, or you can touch her shoulders, whatever. That's what you can do. This is haram.
What about the soaps also? Should we not allow
What?
soap and
Soap and everything, yeah, I'll show you this. The perfume part. Here is the perfume part. Can you please say where is
number 8? Number 8.
yeah, number 8, very important. So this is number 8. The use of perfume, applying scent or perfume on clothes, applying scent or perfume on body, wearing clothes that have traces of scents on them, eating something aromatic like food with saffron. So these are not allowed. Other than that, for example, this fruits which have a scent in them like apples and since these are allowed, it is permissible to buy and sell perfume. There is no problem in that. But you cannot put or you cannot smell. Yeah, use of fragrant soap and shampoo is not permissible. So inshallah, so the shampoo they gave, the soap they gave, it is without scent. It is forbidden for pilgrim in the state of Ihram to close his nose to bad smell. Although there is no objection to moving away quickly from the smell. उससे पास जल्दी गुजर जाए problem नहीं है. But आपको nose को use करें. Okay, another question is a good question. Can I do another Umrah if I have completed one Umrah? So in 1 month you cannot do 2 Umrah for yourself. Islamic month. For example, I reach Jamaat-ul-Thani you are going, or this, I don't know where you are going Jamaat-ul-Thani. Okay, Jamaat-ul-Thani you are going, So Jamaat-ul-Thani you are going, so you not get married. You will do 1 Umrah for yourself. I want to do Umrah for others. Yes, you can do. As much as you can. For others you can do, but for yourself, 1 Umrah in a month. So once you have completed your Umrah, you can go to Masjid Aisha, Masjid Tan'een. It's in Makkah now. So you can go there, wear ihram and come and do Umrah.
The same rule applies again. If you do the other Umrah, the same rule applies again.
So all the rules and regulations, the restrictions. I didn't get it. Sorry. कर सकते हैं दूसरों के हाथ आप कर सकते हैं अपने लिए एक उम्रा इन अ मंथ you can do for others while you're doing for yourself. You can include myself. You can include others.
So if I've done for others, all nice neighbors, friends. Now I've covered everybody. My second Umrah is for
Even for others, you can still do,
I can still do a second one for
but not for yourself. Anything else? May Allah give us tawfiq. I'll share this slide with you, inshallah. I'll share this slide.
الحمد لله الذي هدانا لهذا وما كنا لنهتدي لولا ان هدانا الله وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وآله وصحبه Siamo તમારો બધા સમય નહીં લાવો અને તમારી સમક્ષમાં બેઠો અલ્લાહ સુબ્હાનહુ વ તઆલા કે લઈન શકરતુમ લાઝીદન્નકુમ તમે જેટલો શુકર કરશો તમે વધારે કરીશ ومن لم يشكر المخلوق لن يشكر الله حديث છે જે બંદાની કોઈ શુક્ર નહીં કરે અલ્લાહનો શુક્ર નહીં તો આજ હું આ ફુરસત લઉં છું મોકો લઉં છું શુક્ર ગુજાર કરું છું મૌલાના સાહેબ જે એનો કિંમતી વખત આપ્યા અત્રે આવીને આપણને ઉમરા બતાવ્યા કે ઉમરા કરવાને એના મસલો મસાઈલ એનો શુક્ર ગુજાર છું અને એમના હકમાં આપણે દુઆ કરીએ કે અલ્લાહ સુબ્હાનહુ વ તઆલા એમને લાંબી અને તંદુરસ્તી આયુષ્ય આપે અને દીદી મુરાદો પૂરી કરે દુનિયાને ઉઠાવી અને રોજમાં બરકત આપે ઇલ્મમાં ઇજાફો કરે અને એમના મરહુમીને મગફિરત અને આલા મકામ સાથે સાથે આપણા સમીરભાઈ જે એમનો પણ જે વખત આપ્યો છે અહીં આવીને લાઈવ આપ્યા છે બધાએ ઉચ્ચારજો અને જે આપણી હાજરીમાં નથી બારેથી જોઈ છે then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala انه اجر आपसे इनकी लिए मुरादों पूरी कर सकता है आपने मौलाना साहब हमने समीर भाई एक वीडियो पेश करे અને એ વીડિયો એ છે કે અલ્લાહ સુબ્હાનહુ વ તઆલા જિબ્રાઈલ રસૂલ સલ્લલ્લાહુ અલૈહિ વસલ્લમ ને આપ્યા અને એ વીડિયો છે બિસ્મિલ્લાહિર રહમાનિર રહીમ વલા સૌફા યુહતીકા રબ્બુકા ફતરદા અલ્હમ્દુલિલ્લાહ બસ મોટો વીડિયો છે તેવો હશે કે અલ્લાહ કે છે રસૂલ સલ્લલ્લાહુ અલૈહિ વસલ્લમ ને વલા સૌફા યુહતીકા અલ્લાહ સુબ્હાનહુ વ તઆલા તમને આપશે فَتَرْضَى beyond your expectation. So તમને Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala આપી દેશે આ આપી હતું હદીઓ આપણા ને આપણે જે બધા જાય છે બે ત્રણ વસ્તુ તમને યાદ કરાવું કે જ્યારે જાઓ એકબીજાને હેલ્પ કરો وتعاونوا على البر والتقوى ولا تعاونوا على الاثم والعدوان કે તમે તાઉન કરો એકબીજા સાથે તેમાં વધારે સવાબ છે જે મોલાના કીધા કે તમે હમણાં જાઓ છો પાછા ઓછી જ હાલતમાં નહીં હોતા છે એટલે આપણે ગયા પહેલા આપણે નમાઝ ના પડતા હતા મામલાત ફેમિલી સાથે બરાબર નહોતું પાછા આવ્યા તો આપણામાં ચેન્જીસ છે એ ચેન્જીસ વધારે પડશે અલ્લાહ સુબ્હાનહુ વ તઆલા કહે છે ઇન્ના અલ્લાહ લા યુગયિરુ બિકૌમિન હત્તા યુગયિરુ મા બિઅન્ફુસિહિમ અલ્લાહ સુબ્હાનહુ વ તઆલા તમારી લાઈફને ચેન્જ નહીં કે સિવાય તમે પોતે કરો એટલે આ છે અગર ચેન્જીસ હશે તમારામાં તમે સમજી જાઓ કે તમારી ઉમરાઓ ઝિયારતો હજ્જો બધું કબૂલ છે નમાઝો રજાઓ પણ આપણે ચેન્જીસ ન હોય ફાયદો નથી ગયા પિકનિકમાં પણ દુઆ કરે કે આપણી હજ્જો ને ઉમરા કબૂલ થાય અને ત્યાં પણ અમુક આપણે પોસ્ટ કરે છે બધા ગ્રુપમાં જે આપણા સાથે જાય છે પણ બે ત્રણ વસ્તુ છે કે તમે જ્યારે ગ્રુપમાં છો કે ઇન્ડિવિજ્યુઅલી જાઓ છો તમે ખ્યાલ કરો તો પાસપોર્ટ વિઝા ટિકિટ્સ તમારા સાથે હોય તમારી કિંમતી વસ્તુ એમને તમે હરામમાં લઈ જાઓ તમે પાસપોર્ટ ને પૈસા આટલા બધા નહીં ખુદાના ખાસ્તા ખોવાઈ ગયા તો મુશ્કેલ થઈ જશે તમારા રૂમમાં લોક રાખી દો થોડાક પૈસા લઈ જાઓ ટેલિફોનમાં તમારો ફોટોકોપી પાસપોર્ટની છે અને વિઝા બસ રસ્તામાં ખુદાના ખાસ્તા તમે ચેકિંગમાં પૂછ્યા ક્યાં ગઈ છો અને બતાવી નાખો આ ઓર્ડરની નાખો એ ધ્યાન રાખજો બસ અને એકબીજાને હેલ્પ કરજો અને બીજું તો આપણે વધારે પોસ્ટ કરે છે વોટ્સઅપમાં ઘણી આપણે આપે છે અને બધા આપણે સાથે આસો કાફલામાં ઇમ્તિયાઝભાઈ હશે શફીકભાઈ હશે પોતે હશે મોહમ્મદ અબ્બાસ હશે અને ઘણા હશે ને જે ઇન્ડિવિજ્યુઅલ જાય છે કોઈ પણ આપણે એની હેલ્પ જોઈએ આપણો નંબર મૂકી દેશે ક્યાં પણ તમને કાંઈ પણ અટકી જાઓ કોઈ પણ ઇન્ડિવિજ્યુઅલ એમને કે આપણા કાફલામાં આવે છે નહીં ક્યાં પણ તમે અટકી જાઓ આપણને ફોન કરજો તમને એનું હલ કરી આપશું ઇન્શાઅલ્લાહ કાંઈ પણ ક્વેશ્ચન હોય તો પૂછી શકે છે ઇન્શાઅલ્લાહ નો હોય તો આપણે દુઆ ધ્યાન કરીએ બિસ્મિલ્લાહિર રહમાનિર રહીમ અલ્લાહુમ્મા નવ્વિર કુલુબના બિલ કુરઆન ونور أبصارنا بالقرآن وزين أخلاقنا بالقرآن واشف مرضانا بالقرآن وارحم موتانا بالقرآن وانصر الإسلام والمسلمين بالقرآن واغفر الكفار والمنافقين بالقرآن وعجل مولانا إمام زماننا بالقرآن اللهم اغفر ديوننا بالقرآن اللهم اغفر حوائجنا بالقرآن وصل الله على سيدنا محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين رحم الله من قرأ السورة المباركة الفاتحة مع الصلوات
اللهم صل على محمد